homeownership journey with a lender who knows your neighborhood. Community Resource Bank. Let's bank together. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Raider Automotive is a full-service repair shop, collision center, and the only AAA authorized towing facility in Northfield. That means if you are in a minor or major collision this winter, or a deer finds your vehicle, Raider Auto can handle it all. We work with all major insurance companies to handle your vehicle from the tow to completing all your vehicle's repairs. Raider Auto on Highway 3 South in Northfield, 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Or find us at RaiderAutomotive.net. Go Raiders!
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. Service Master by Ayatt's Janitorial Services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by Ayatt today.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
Hometown Credit Union has proudly been serving your community for over 50 years. What originally started with little more than a ledger book and a cash box, Hometown is a not-for-profit financial institution that serves the needs of over 23,000 people. We offer all the products and services you expect, while also being personal enough to truly partner with our members through all of life's journeys. Visit our website at hometowncu.coop and see why Hometown Credit Union can be your trusted partner for financial success.
Lance, my dad tell you about the interview? Oh, we're back.
Yep.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Northfield Live. This evening we are featuring the Northfield Raiders versus Rochester Century / JM. I'm tonight's play-by-play. Lincoln and Eric is today's color announcer, with Lance producing and Sam running the cameras. Rochester are 4-7-0 and 2-2 in the Big Nine. Are coming off a 12-2 loss against Lakeville North, while the Raiders are 9-2-0 and 2-0 in the Big Nine, are coming off a 3-2 loss to Matamidi.
Yes, they are, and another game that was a really tough battle that they faced off last time here against New Prague, and that was a beautiful 6-4 victory for the Raiders, and hopefully that loss to the Matamidi squad is not too fresh, but we will see about what that's going to bring.
Yeah, we're going to take a quick ad break and be right back with the coaches interview right after this. Tonight's coaches interview are brought to you by LMR Media, providing local marketing and advertising that delivers results. Let us help your local business. Visit lmrmedia.org for more information.
Business is more than work. It's your passion, your investment, your future. At Northfield Insurance Agency, they provide customized business insurance that fits your operation. Whether you run a shop, a farm, or a fleet, with decades of experience and trusted insurance partners, they help protect what matters most, so you can focus on running your business. Northfield Insurance Agency. Custom coverage starts here. Visit NFLDINS.com and let's get you covered.
Winter is here. Warm up with great deals only at Soda Chevrolet in Northfield. From sleek SUVs to powerful trucks, it's the perfect time to find your next ride and start 2026 strong. From service to sales, they are dedicated to providing a great experience without the pressure. At Soda Chev, their goal is to exceed the expectation of their employees and customers, maintaining loyalty for a lifetime. Soda Chevrolet, located on Highway 3 in Northfield.
Hey teens, ready for your first checking account? At Heritage Bank, our youth checking gives you your own debit card, mobile app, and online banking tools. Everything you need to build healthy money habits early. It's the perfect way to learn money skills, save for goals, and start building independence, all with no monthly fees. Parents, you'll love the easy account monitoring too. Learn more or open an account today at heritagebankmn.com. Banking made easy, convenient, and local. Heritage Bank, community banking at its best.
This is Coach Charlie Cloud's interview. Northfield, tough loss against Matamidi, you know. How did that really just feel for the boys?
Yeah, it was a tough loss for sure. It was a game that we had circled, and obviously they're really good and one of the best programs in the state in Class A over the last decade, and highly ranked team. And it was a really good game. for both teams. It was back and forth. It could have gone either way, but there's just, you can grab a couple things that we can clean up and get better as a team, and that's why we play those guys during the season and play good teams like them, so we can kind of see some stuff on tape that we need to improve for the end of the year in the playoffs, because that's what you're building towards. But obviously a disappointing loss, but we're excited to get back after it today.
Yeah, a big overtime win last year to start the season against these guys. How does it feel coming back to the Pepsi Center and being able to play Century again?
Yeah, they're one of our bigger rivals in the conference. I think the last 2 years we've basically played them down the stretch to decide the Big Nine, and we were fortunate enough to come on top in those games and to win the conference. And they're always right there in the mix to win the conference. So and tonight's going to be no different. They've got skill, and I'm sure that it's always an absolute battle when we play these guys, just with it being a physical game and a rivalry game, and kind of knowing it's at stake. So tonight should be no different.
Yeah, going with Wright tonight, what are you just looking, for out of him and just for his play?
Just keep doing what he's been doing. Gav's played most of our games. I think he's got 8 of them, and this is Riker's 4th start, and he's been great in his other 3. So he just needs to keep being Riker and keep doing what he's been doing and with his past starts, and he'll be just fine. I think he's ready for the challenge, and we trust him.
Yeah, this might be maybe more of a Derek Dockin question, but, how does it just feel knowing you have Bridger Riley, who's able to go every other shift on that defensive side?
Yeah, he's just a horse back there. He's been just our catalyst and been a huge piece of our team the last 4 years, playing since he was a freshman. So he has all that experience playing in 3 different state tournaments and leading that D-corps back there with, all those guys play a lot of minutes. So obviously he's just reached the milestone of 100 points in his career, the first defenseman in school history to do it. But honestly, I don't even think he knew he hit the record. He doesn't really care about the record stuff. He just wants to win, and that's why he's fun to coach.
Yeah, how do you feel like those young guys this year has really stepped up, especially, on that defensive side and just all around?
They've been great. Specifically on the D side, Levi Schmidt and Walker Sorum have filled in and given us that depth, and they're playing a ton of minutes too. And honestly, they're ahead of schedule, I think, with just how they're playing and their composure, and it allows us to just roll our defensemen back there. So they've been, I wouldn't say a surprise, but a big bright spot and a big part to our early success. And they're only going to get better in the second half.
Thanks a lot, Chuck.
Thanks, Link.
Located in downtown Northfield, Champion Sports has a great selection of Raiders, St. Olaf, and Carlton merchandise, including jackets, hats, and hoodies. Champion's got you covered. Champion Sports has everything you need for the hockey season, with a large selection of official CCM hockey equipment, including all the essentials, plus skate sharpening. You'll always be ready to hit the ice. Check them out on Facebook and Instagram to know when the latest seasonal gear is in stock at Champion Sports Northfield. Gear up like a champion at Champion Sports.
Back here with the coach of Century. Matt. I saw a tough game last game. How are the boys looking to bounce back?
Well, we're working through some goaltending stuff now. Our starter's been hurt, so we're trying some new guys in new spots. We're just trying to, focus on blocking more shots and making it easier on our goaltending as we bring some new guys in. But other than that, I think our guys are in pretty good spirits for considering what happened Tuesday.
Yeah, do you have any really big guys or leaders that look to kind of push your guys when you guys are in those low lights or low spots?
Yeah, we've got some seniors that have started to lead the way on the defensive end, some taking control of some shifts and trying to let us know we should just keep playing hard. And for the most part, we're making good decisions and we are playing hard. We just got to try to create some more bounces and finish some more chances offensively.
Yeah, do you really got any young guys that, have really developed maybe in the last year or two and have really shown how good they can be this year?
We've got 3 sophomores playing regular shifts, and a couple on our power play. Another one that's, right in the mix too. So we've got a little mix of some experience and some younger guys, but they're all getting plenty of ice time right now, and they're trying to get their skill set ready for second half of the year.
Yeah, playing against a strong Northfield team, coming off a loss. How are your boys looking to fight against this Northfield team?
Well, we know Northfield always brings good offensive players, and their power play is good. Special teams will be an important part for us. And we're just hoping to get a couple bounces here or there and keep us in the game, and then maybe steal one late.
Yeah, overtime thriller last year to start the season with Northfield. How are your boys looking to come back for some revenge, maybe?
Well, it's pretty much a completely different team, with the exception of a few guys. So I don't know if revenge is the right word. I would say we're just looking to come in here and play a good game and try to play what we need to do to be more successful, and we'll go from there.
Thanks a lot, Coach.
Yep.
It can be hard finding an eye clinic that makes you feel seen and cared for in a way that suits you. At River Valley Eye Professionals, we pride ourselves on tailoring our care to you and your specific needs. We won't just see you in our offices. We may see you at a local ball game or at the high school for another event. We get to know you and what you hold dear so we can give you the best possible care. Learn more at rvep.com. River Valley Eye Professionals. Don't miss seeing your world.
Retirement planning can feel overwhelming. That's why Jake and Brent at Comprehensive Wealth Solutions created our Financial GPS, a goals-based planning process that gives you a clear, written roadmap to your retirement dream. From assessment to action, we'll guide you every step of the way. Start your journey to retiring with confidence. Comprehensive Wealth Solutions, providing big-time advice the small-town way.
At Scopos Athletics, our mission is to help you change your life with us. With certified and experienced coaches, we'll teach you the basics through proper technique. We provide you with support and accountability inside and outside of the gym, offering one-on-one and personal training, classes focused on strength and conditioning, Olympic lifting, or pump functional bodybuilding, and 24-hour gym access. Scopos is ready to assist in your journey. Visit scoposathleticsmn.com to schedule a free consultation and start your journey.
You're back.
And we're back here on Northfield Live. Yeah, just kind of got to wrap some stuff up. You know, Raiders, tough loss. Like I said in the interview with Charlie Cloud, against Matamita, was down 3-2 to start the third period and just couldn't really pull anything together and couldn't catch that one.
Was it? They were up 2-1, right? And then two quick ones by Matamita. Is that what I understood?
Yeah, two quick ones. You know, Gavin, what I felt like was a bit off, but playing Riker tonight, like Chuck said, you know, give him a slight chance here. You know, I think Gavin has 8 starts, and like he said, 4 starts for Riker. So love to see what Wright can do here in this game against a good Century team who we played hard last year and had the game-winning goal in overtime.
Yeah, you guys hit the nail on the head there, where the last, I would say, 4 or 5 years, this has been the game.
Yeah.
It's definitely been one of the games that it is just a really physical, very even matched games. Both teams, I think it was 2 or 3 years ago when Century won here, and I just happened to be down there near the locker rooms when Century came off the ice. Those boys were very excited they came in here and won. So it goes both ways.
Yeah. Looks like skaters will start coming up, and we'll have the starting lineups in just a couple minutes here.
Wheeling down there. What's the schedule looking like? Do you guys already go over the upcoming schedule?
For Northfield and Rochester?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that really quick. So for Northfield, they have Owatonna here tonight at the Pepsi Center, and then they'll be taking on Owatonna at Owatonna on the road on Saturday. One of the rare Saturday games on their schedule, it seems. But then they're going to be taking on Austin on Thursday here at the Northfield Ice Arena. Then on the 15th, they'll be taking on Red Wing. Now for the Rochester Century John Marshall squad, let's take a look at their game schedule here. As we, like Lincoln said, we're getting ready for the starting lineups. It looks like Mankato East and West, both at home for Saturday the 10th and Thursday the 15th for Rochester. And then they're going to be taking on a crosstown rival on Saturday the 17th on the road at Rochester Mayo. That's going to be at the Hastings Outdoor Rink. So with these heat waves that we've been experiencing here, let's hope that that outdoor rink game will be a good matchup for Rochester for both squads. And then they'll be taking on Faribault, Owatonna, Gentry Academy. And then to round out the month of January on Saturday the 31st, they'll be taking on Northfield again.
Yeah, of course, we didn't get to film it last year, but Raiders did play in Hastings outdoor game, a little scrimmage. I heard it was pretty fun, pretty lit. And, it was just an exciting game, and those outdoor games always feel really energetic and fun. You get to be in that cold Minnesota vibe, just outdoors playing some nice hockey.
Because it's almost a precursor to the outdoor winter classic games that are coming up in Hastings. So something like that.
You guys got the starters from there?
So it looks like we do have the starters. Let's see, I got the roster here. Let's see, player stats. Oops, wrong one. So the roster, they're going to go number 5 is Dominic Pilarzi. And then they're going to go Ty Jocelyn. And starting netminder will be Aiden Berman. And is that a 16 or an 18? I do not like gray on blue.
1897, 44, 5.
Is Gavin Weidrich. 41
to 44.
Is Gustav Baltovic. And 97 is Jared Solik. So, looks like for Northfield, they're going to go
third line.
The third line, Christian Whiteman, Henry Weber, Jacob Peters, Riker Landon will be the starting netminder. And Carter Simon on the D. And is it Bridger Riley as well?
No, Levi Schmidt.
Okay. Well, we're going to take a quick break and we'll hear our national anthem. We'll be back on Northfield Live after this.
Stay up to date on Raider activities by following Northfield Live on social media. See what's on tap for the weekend, daily game day graphics. You'll get the fast updates of game postponements and cancellations. Like and share our posts to keep others updated, and comment any questions for quick answers. Follow us on Facebook at Northfield Live MN and on Instagram and X at Northfield Live.
Remodeling your home is a way to breathe new life into your house, and the process can be made easy with Schmidt Homes. Their team has extensive experience in partial and total home renovations, meaning your home will be completed quickly and to your standards, allowing you to enjoy your newly renovated home with peace of mind. When you're ready to start your next project, be sure to check out Schmidt Homes' beautiful and regularly updated showroom for inspiration. Don't wait to start building your dream home. Learn more at schmidthomes.com.
As the year comes to a close, we begin to reflect on all we've done throughout the year, and we're looking forward to all this new year has to bring. At Northfield Retirement Community, we are proud of the work we've done supporting our residents, staff, family, and friends throughout the year. We'd like to wish everyone a very happy and prosperous new year. Northfield Retirement Community. Innovation, choice, tradition.
Raider Automotive is a full-service repair shop, collision center, and the only AAA authorized towing facility in Northfield. That means if you are in a minor or major collision this winter, or a deer finds your vehicle, Raider Auto can handle it all. We work with all major insurance companies to handle your vehicle from the tow to completing all your vehicle's repairs. Raider Auto on Highway 3 South in Northfield, 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Or find us at RaiderAutomotive.net. Go Raiders!
Hometown Credit Union has proudly been serving your community for over 50 years. What originally started with little more than a ledger book and a cash box, Hometown is a not-for-profit financial institution that serves the needs of over 23,000 people. We offer all the products and services you expect, while also being personal enough to truly partner with our members through all of life's journeys. Visit our website at hometowncu.coop and see why Hometown Credit Union can be your trusted partner for financial success.
And welcome back to Northfield Live, where we're just moments away from the start of this matchup between Rochester and Northfield. And we do want to send a big thank you to our 2025-26 Raider Boys Hockey Team sponsor. It is co-sponsored by NCC Builders and Raider Automotive. NCC Builders, specializing in transforming homes and building dreams. And Raider Automotive is your locally owned auto service, collision repair center, and towing facility. Thank you, NCC Builders and Raider Automotive, for supporting Raider Boys Hockey on Northfield Live and providing free streaming all season long, including throughout the playoffs. Lincoln.
Century won it. Oh, and Peter got a hold of it, found Whiteman out in front, and almost scores as Peters now controls it back in their own zone. He finds Simon. Give it over to Schmidt. Schmidt's pass will go deep. It'll be almost in front again for Whiteman as he'll find Peters. He'll give it back to Schmidt as it goes out of the zone, and the Raiders will have to reset into the neutral zone as they dump that one down deep. Whiteman chases. Comes Century as Simon pushes it back down deep. The Century will throw it around back behind the net. They'll find a long pass in the neutral zone, intercepted by Riley. Skate back deep into the zone, go behind the net, over to Pumper. Pumper will give it back, and it'll go around into a stick of Century. As it's a shot deflected by Stewart. As Gilbertson will go around to Riley. Feed that one up to Stewart. Here comes Stewart and Gilbertson on a little 2-on-1. Stewart finds Gilbertson, and Gilbertson loses it at his feet as he'll give it back to Riley. Riley's shot will be whiffed. Here comes Century into their own zone. Finds a pass. Shot. Wide. Kennelly chips it up. Out front. Shot wide. As Pumper gets it off the boards, and he'll chuck it all the way down, and Kennelly will chase it down in the other zone. He's on a little pressure, gets stuck in his skate along the board. Michael Stewart, get it out. Go around out in front to Charlie Becker, and he scores! Charlie Becker's first goal of the season comes 2 minutes in to the Rochester Century game. So Kennelly finds Becker out in front for a goal.
And let's take a look at your Community Resource Bank replay as the shot was wrapped around the back of the net, put on in front, and it was right there with a rebound.
I don't know what happened. It seemed so, it's like no one knew it went in. It was so quiet in here. But Raiders go up 1-0 against Rochester Century as Walker Sorum try to give it off the boards, but his pass will be intercepted and come back to him. He'll ice that one as the Raiders will have a face-off in their own zone. Yeah, so Charlie Becker's first goal of the season off that injury that he had in football. He's played 8 games, including this game. Got his first goal. As over Benjamin will lose the face-off. Shot deflected off the leg of Phillip. Looks like Charlie Becker will have a penalty on him. 2 minutes. 2 minutes for tripping. So, Raiders will have a penalty kill. They are 82% on the year, 31 for 38. As Century goes back out to the top of the blue line. Down. Shot. Intercepted by Phillip Benjamin as he shoots it down onto the goalie of Century. They have to regroup. Find one into the neutral zone. They skate. Try to find a pass back as it's fought for in the corner and goes all the way almost back behind the net. As it gets back into the corner, Pumper shoving around. Get loose. Shot here from Century will be off the shoulder of Riker and high. So then it will be pushed back out to the blue line from Peters. The high shot off a pole It'll be a whistle as we'll have a line switch from both teams, and the Raiders will still keep trying to fight off this penalty kill.
And I was kind of chuckling to myself because Charlie Becker, he got on the board really early, and now he's taking a seat for 2 minutes.
Yeah, discipline is key in this game, and maybe he was just a little bit too excited and accidentally got his stick tangled up in someone's feet. But it happens, and the Raiders will keep trying to kill off this penalty kill as Weber's shot or dump was intercepted. Now shot out in front. Century shot deflected off the pad there of Riker as Walker Sorm fights for it in the corner. Be shot out by Riley. Go all the way down. RJ and Weber chasing. Century, captain, skates, finds a pass into the neutral zone. Takes it, forces a pass to go all the way around as Walker Swarm fights for it in the corner. Comes out to Riley. Riley will shove it around to Weber. Weber's chip up doesn't work.
Just moments away from full strength here for the Raiders.
Yeah, full strength here at the Pepsi Center for your Raiders. As Century will try to chip that one down, but Simon's right there to get control of it. Gilbertson. Pass from Simon, dumps it deep. Stewart fights for it in the corner. Give it back to Kennelly as Century holds it. Kennelly will finally, or get it. Will shove that one down behind the net into the stick of Stewart. Stewart gets a hold of it. Shoots one out in front off the skate of Kennelly, and no one's there to get that shot off, but Simon will get control of it. Find Kennelly to Stewart. Stewart back out to Simon. Simon, out in front pass to Gilbertson, but he goes wide and high and hits the glass as a dump out from Century. Will make the Raiders reset in a whiff pass from Pumper as it's fought for in the corner by the two defensemen. They'll find Kennelly. Kennelly and Gilbertson with a little 2-on-2. Skates in, shot, wide loose. No rebound there. Oh, Gilbertson tries to go out in front. Just can't. As here comes Century with the 2-on-2. Shot stays in the neutral zone. They finally get it deep. Goes behind the net. Here's Pumper. Pumper with pass around. Weber trying to get it out. Intercepted by Century. Here comes Riley now off an intercepted pass from Century. Peters and Riley. Peters shot into the glove of number 30 goalie.
The goalie number 30 is going to be, no, actually it's number 3, I think.
Great.
Aiden Berman.
Aiden, yeah. No, he's a forward slash defenseman.
Zachary Bone, I think. I don't know.
13.
Oh. Apologies, we don't have the roster really in front of us. Jacob Krebs.
Schmidt, give it off to Whiteman. Whiteman out front, shot wide. Pierce now fights for it off the corner after shot from Whiteman. Century gets it out in the neutral zone. Schmidt over to Riley. Riley dumps it down to Whiteman. Here comes Whiteman. Skates it in again. Tries to find Peters out in front. He can't. Whiteman will try to tip it over to Weber. He can't. Century will regroup behind their own net. Peters chasing. Century tied up by Peters, and Peters will get control of it. He'll try to find a pass out front, but he gets tied up behind the net. Century will get control of it, trying to get in the neutral zone. They will. They'll dump that one down deep as Riker or Landon will control it behind the net. Riley will pick it up and give it off to Whiteman, then to Benjamin as he gets tied up, and he'll go back down deep into the zone. Schmidt puts on a little hit. Central will get control of it though behind the net. Come around, look for an out in front pass, and it's not on target as we go all the way down into the Century's zone. We'll give it back around into the corner. Becker will chase. Big hit from Becker. Storm tries to find Benjamin. We'll find the other Benjamin as Simon whiffs a shot. And Central will go into the neutral zone and come the other way. pass from Century, not on target, intercepted by Walker Sorman. Walker Sorman will find Phil Benjamin, shot off the leg of a Cougar. Oliver Benjamin will dump it down deep behind the net. Simon gives it off to Becker. Becker trying to get out in front. He'll take a hit and lose a stick. Come back out to Philip Benjamin, who gives it back down. Becker will retrieve his stick as it goes into the corner for Cougar. They'll get it into the neutral zone, and here comes a Cougar chasing it down in the zone of Northfield. They'll get control of it. Little 3-on-1 action, and he'll throw that one away back to Hansen. Hansen will find Lent. Lent will give it off, but his pass is on target. Shot wide to right of Landon as Cougars dump it back down deep, and Pumper will get control of it. He'll give it up to Gilbertson. Gilbertson off to Stewart. Here comes Stewart and Kennelly with a little 2-on-2 opportunity. Stewart tips it up to himself. 3-on-1 opportunity. He'll find, almost finds Kennelly out in front as Kennelly will just miss a retrieve it in the corner, give it back to Gilbertson as his pass goes all the way around into the neutral zone. Here comes Frank. Frank shot into the stomach of Landon, and that will be the third shot on Landon tonight. 8:16 remaining in this first period. 1-0 Northfield on your Heritage Bank scoreboard.
Locally owned and managed, Heritage Bank really is community banking at its best.
The Raiders will go to 32 for 39 on the penalty kill this season, as the Cougars will dump down deep just to the side of the net, as Stewart will give it out to Pumper. Pumper will give it up to Gilbertson. Jossie Lean pushes that one back down. Pumper's pass is whiffed. Comes Solak, skates in, toe drag. Shot is whiffed as Riley gets a pass from Gilbertson. It's a little 2-on-2 again. Riley skates in, shot high off the glass behind the net. Go all the way around. Whiteman will save it. Whiteman gets it back down around the net into the corner. Simon chases. Simon misses his chip. Here comes the Cougars. Cougar makes a good move. Whiteman with a little hit makes him lose the puck. Simon will retrieve it, give it off to Riley as Kennelly will shove that one down deep. As Cougars will check that one down deep, all the way down to the Raiders zone as RJ will lose the puck to Collins. Collins shot off the chest of Landon, and another shot will go into the stomach of Landon.
Looked like some extracurriculars after the play was called dead. Almost having a repeat of that New Prague matchup.
Yeah.
Oh, that was interesting. And we got a face-off upcoming here on the left side of Landon.
Raiders will get control of it. Heitman will get hit and lose it as RJ shoves that one down behind the net. Collins will just miss the pass. They push away. Here's a 2-on-1 for the Cougars. Tim Payne loses it, and looks like Schmidt will get a hold of it. Now Whiteman. Whiteman up to Peters. Peters over to RJ. Great passing there. RJ skates it in. Shot into the glove of Jacob Krebs as the Cougars, or the Raiders, will have a puck drop in the defensive zone of the Cougars.
Yeah. I don't know that I do here.
As Pumper will get it off the face-off. Becker just can't find it in the feet of Frank.
Here.
Palarazi shot right in the stomach of Landon.
And taking a quick look at what's going on around the section here tonight. Let's see, Redwood Valley, they're playing host to Waseca. Fairbolt is hosting Mankato West, and Winona is hosting Red Wing, Owatonna, they're hosting Rochester Lords, and that game is going on as we speak.
Oh, a shot from Jocelyn is off the stomach of Landon and almost rebounded in as it'll come out, and Becker finds one of the Benjamin brothers. It's tipped away. The missed pass from the Cougars as the offsides via puck drop just outside the zone. The Raiders.
Somebody just got a little too rambunctious and crossed a little too early.
Yeah, JV tied 2-2 right before this.
And I honestly thought they were going to play at least a quick 5-minute overtime period, but I guess not in JV.
Schmidt to Riley. Riley cross-ice pass to Gilbertson. Great pass there. As that one's chipped all the way out from the Cougars. Solak will chase. It's Gilbertson. Oh, almost finds Kennelly. Would have been a breakaway for Kennelly. But Schmidt will give it off to his defensive partner, Riley. Riley up to Stewart. Stewart over to Gilbertson. Gilbertson, Stewart, and Kennelly on a 3-on-2 shot from Gilbertson. Stewart takes a hit. Gains the puck back. Kennelly come out. Oh, out in front pass. No one there. Shot from Levi Schmidt. He scores! Levi Schmidt scored his first varsity goal. And the Raiders go to 2-0.
Let's take a look
late
at
in the
Community
second
Resource
period.
Bank replay.
So Kennelly, as you can see, gets that rebound and tries to find someone out in front, but I guess it was just a delayed shot, and Levi Schmidt chucks one in. And first varsity goal for Levi Schmidt. Peters will get it and give it all the way back to Landon as Pumper will get control of it, intercepted by a Cougar. Or he'll take a couple hits as Pumper slips. Go all the way back around. Pass intercepted by Peters. Peters will go cross ice. Just misses Whiteman as he'll get it back into the neutral zone. Peters loses the puck from a swipe from Collins as Pumper will get it all the way back. Peters will chip that one off to make it no icing. Cougars will have it behind their own net. Will go all the way around. Simon chases. Simon stops it. Weber in his feet. Cross ice to, just can't keep it in as Collins has a little body on Whiteman and stops that as Tim Payne finds an out front pass.
And they throw somebody into the net and knock it off the stanchions there, so they're going to stop the play and reset everything.
That's a 4:11 left in this first period on your Heritage Bank scoreboard. Benjamin will win it. He'll give it off to Sorum. Sorum off to Riley. Riley give it up to RJ. RJ over to Charlie Becker. Becker's passes off a shin of Cougar as Oliver Benjamin has to take it back into the neutral zone. Sorum gives it off to Riley as it's to the weak pass. Can't get it there as Benjamin will soon then find Riley. Sorum gives it up to Becker. 2-on-2 shot from Becker. Off the leg of Krebs. Benjamin chases. Comes back up to Riley. Riley shot wide. Becker's shot or pass will go deep in the corner. RJ will almost try to find Benjamin. He can't. It will get tied up as Becker will come in. Tries to take the puck. It'll go back and around. RJ, miscommunication with Walker Sorum there as Walker skates it in. Shot out front. Just can't get the shot from Becker as Walker Sorum keeps it in. Walker shot. Almost goes in. That was
just bounced right. Just bounced the right way and completely missed the net on that one.
Closer to skin and bone is how close that one was. As stays 2-0 with 2:50 left in the first period.
That's a pretty good job there by Sorum to keep that in there with the skates. Almost turned into a goal for him.
Yeah.
For the Raiders.
But he was really lucky because if he just stepped back maybe an inch more, it would have been an offside.
Yeah, so Michael Stewart doing what he does. Wins that faceoff, just brings it in himself, stick handles, but shoots right in the stomach of Krebs. It's still tied up.
Oh my gosh, I haven't put the other goal on. I didn't ever put the second goal on, so now it's correct.
It'll be Solak. We'll give it a little bit into the zone.
And a high sticking coming up here.
High stick on
number 18.
Oh.
That's going to be Wade Gilbertson.
Who will it be? Yep, Wade Gilbertson. 2 minutes. So this one will go, this penalty kill will go 30 seconds till the end of the first period. So Raiders are going to have to hold out and hopefully bring their thing or penalty kill to 33 and 40. All the way down. Kennelly or Chase. Use that speed of his as go all the way around to Collins. Collins get tacked by Kennelly as comes Hanson to Tim Payne. Tim Payne skates in. Gives it back to his defenseman as he'll get it back out in front. Oh, and just over the glove and net of Landon. Raiders cut a break there as another shot is deflected of Pumper. Go all the way out, or he can't. He'll be stopped by Hanson. Now he will. I feel like the Raiders' penalty kill can only be considered a pair of bugs with how much they like to push attack on the ball with the people or the players they have. As the Raiders will get it back down behind the net as Riley will chase out Weber. Be a missed pass to Tim Payne, and Whiteman will just push that one down deep again.
He loses control of it.
Oh, fucking Whiteman!
Oh, that would have been a beautiful 1-2 setup on behalf of Northfield.
Yeah, just a beautiful play from Weber to find Whiteman out front off the lost puck of Plazari. Can't say it. And so now he'll actually have it. And pushed on by Weber.
1 minute left to go here in this first period of hockey on your Heritage Bank scoreboard. It is 2-0 in favor of Northfield.
Jocelyn will give it off. It'll be intercepted by Riley. Here comes Weber with a one-on-one. Weber skates in. Sees he's got nobody. Shot is deflected. 40 seconds remaining. Here it comes. Oh, Pumper just misses a big hit. Loses his assignment. Go out in front. Shot way wide left.
And we are at full strength for Northfield.
Pumper tries to kick it out and go all the way around and go out. Cougars going to have to reset in the neutral zone. Peters. Riley. Push it off the boards. Be a nice with 12 seconds remaining. Raiders need to hold out for 12 more seconds.
And coming up here in the intermission report, I believe we're going to have
interview with Dave Dockin, dad of Derek and Jared Dockin.
So you don't want to miss that interview. We'll also have a quick recap of how we got to this 2-0 lead for Northfield.
Oh, here comes Philip Benjamin. 6 seconds, finds his brother. Oh, and it's
glove save.
Yeah, backhand into the stomach of Krebs. And just great glove save, like you said, and 2 seconds remaining.
And we're going to have a face-off coming up here.
Yeah, Raiders are going to need a quick win. They should give it back, but they can't do that as it'll be shoved back. Raiders 2, Century 0. Be right back here after this quick break.
Business is more than work. It's your passion, your investment, your future. At Northfield Insurance Agency, they provide customized business insurance that fits your operation. Whether you run a shop, a farm, or a fleet, with decades of experience and trusted insurance partners, they help protect what matters most, so you can focus on running your business. Northfield Insurance Agency. Custom coverage starts here. Visit NFLDINS.com and let's get you covered.
Retirement planning can feel overwhelming. That's why Jake and Brent at Comprehensive Wealth Solutions created our Financial GPS, a goals-based planning process that gives you a clear, written roadmap to your retirement dream. From assessment to action, we'll guide you every step of the way. Start your journey to retiring with confidence. Comprehensive Wealth Solutions, providing big-time advice the small-town way.
At Scopos Athletics, our mission is to help you change your life with us. With certified and experienced coaches, we'll teach you the basics through proper technique. We provide you with support and accountability inside and outside of the gym, offering one-on-one and personal training, classes focused on strength and conditioning, Olympic lifting, or pump functional bodybuilding, and 24-hour gym access. Scopos is ready to assist in your journey. Visit scoposathleticsmn.com to schedule a free consultation and start your journey.
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. Service Master by Ayatt's Janitorial Services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by Ayatt today.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
This is Barb from Professional Dental Group, letting you know that the doctors and staff of Professional Dental Group are proud to call themselves Northfield Raiders sports fans. Whether scheduling for an implant, mouthguard, or general visit, we look forward to providing you with the same exceptional care that Professional Dental Group has delivered for over 45 years. So on behalf of Dr. Becky Johnson, Dr. John Nowak, Dr. Brian Cravey, Dr. Tyler Yonke, and Dr. Mallory Peterson, go Raiders!
Hi, I'm Adam Steffel, president of NCC Builders. Is your kitchen feeling cramped? Is your bathroom outdated? Or maybe your basement is just wasted space? At NCC Builders, we specialize in transforming homes to meet your needs. Whether it's upgrading your kitchen, turning your bathroom into a spa-like retreat, or converting your basement into a functional living space, we're here to bring your vision to life. Let's start planning your remodel or new build today. NCC Builders, transforming homes and building dreams. Visit nccbuilders.com.
Community Resource Bank stands strong because we're part of your everyday life. From Northfield to Faribault to Cannon Falls and Roseville, we're more than a bank. We're a neighbor committed to community. We're proud to offer banking that's truly personal, meeting your financial needs and supporting our local neighborhoods. At Community Resource Bank, your goals become our goals. Because when our community thrives, together we all succeed. Community Resource Bank. Let's bank together. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
What is your dream living location? Full service condo building, low maintenance house, house on a lake, lots of acreage? There are so many options. To start the search for your ideal location, contact one of our local and relentless agents at Century 21 Atwood and Professional Pride Group today, or visit our website at c21atwood.com. Century 21 Atwood and Professional Pride Group. We're unstoppable together.
Northfield Softball Association is recruiting 7 and 8-year-olds that are interested in learning the game of softball. The 8U season is a 3-month-long season that runs April through June, with games taking place on Wednesday nights. Registration for 8U softball is still open, but registration closes on January 31st. The cost to participate in the league is $225 per athlete. To register your athlete and for more information, visit northfieldfastpitch.org or click on the Northfield softball link located on northfieldlive.com.
The Blue Line Club would like to thank all of our sponsors and recognize our gold level sponsors for their contributions to this year's Raider boys hockey team. Sponsorships of the Blue Line Club enable equipment purchasing, team meals, and more. Thank you to College City Beverage, Hartman Insurance, Keith Pumper Plumbing and Heating, Merchants Bank, NCC Builders, Raider Automotive, Schultz Electric, Trek Properties, the Northfield VFW, Sorum Livestock and Hauling, Jacobson Law, Jersey Mike's, and Granite Logistics. Thank you to the Blue Line Club Gold Level sponsors for helping make Raider hockey a success.
Back here on Northfield Live with Dave Dockin. Just going to ask you a couple questions.
Sure.
So what were the years you played?
What years did I play?
Yeah.
I was with the inaugural team, 76, 77 season, till I graduated in 79. So I played 3 years of varsity hockey here.
Who's your coach?
Well, our first ever hockey coach was Steve Surdich, and I know he was on an interview here a couple 3 weeks ago on Hockey Day. Anyway,
Yep.
So Steve Surdich was our first coach. We were pretty fortunate to get a guy like that. He was fresh out of the 76 Olympics, and he was a Spitfire. He was a great coach. He was a great guy. So we were pretty fortunate to have a guy like that start us off.
Yeah, what did it really mean to wear the Raider jersey,
Oh, God, that's great. I felt pretty privileged. I was, we had a really good couple of Bantam years there. And Coach Jerry Nelson, he was our coach for the Bantams. Great coach. Kind of got us prepped for that high school. And which we didn't know, of course, we were going to have for sure. But some of the parents, of course, of a lot of my teammates kind of made that happen. So I was pretty fortunate to be part of that and get to wear the Raider jersey, that's for sure.
Yeah, well, as you know, it's 50 years of Raider hockey, and the last year in the Pepsi Center,
Yep.
What was your greatest memory?
Oh, my God. Well, we are talking 50 years ago.
Yeah.
So, honestly, just making the team, just being part of that great bunch of guys, being able to play 3 years of varsity hockey. And, great memories. We were, there was only one class of hockey then. It wasn't, A and AA, so it was pretty tough to make it into the postseason very far. So probably no real great highlights there. I think our senior year at one point, if memory serves me right, I think at one point we were like 10-0 or 11-0 on the season. Of course, then we started bragging about it. I think then we lost to Simley in the next game. But yeah, it's just like I said, just pretty proud to be a Raider, and then have 3 boys that ended up going through the program here in Northfield, the association, and playing varsity hockey also. And then having 2 of my boys as assistants with Charlie Cloud out there now. So
yeah, like you just said, how's it feel having your 2 boys coach and you got to see them, or play through and. As I know, Derek went really far, and
yep.
That must have been really great watching him being able to, live his dream and be able to go that far.
Yeah, it certainly was. He did have a pretty good career here in Northfield, and then went on and played a couple years of juniors, and then played Division I hockey, a little bit of pro hockey. Jared as well. Jared played some junior hockey and ended up at Gustavus, played 4 years there. And my other son, Jordan, of course, he said, I'm done. I'm done with the sports. I'm going to go to college. I'm going to get my degree and go on from there. And I was very proud of what he did, too. So, and now also I got grandsons that are playing here in the program, too. Derek's got one. All 3 boys have a boy playing hockey now. One's up in Rosemount, but the other 2 are here. So it's fun to watch.
Yeah, as a kid or when they were kids, did you ever make them ODR at home? Outdoor rink?
Oh, yeah, we had the outdoor rink, yeah. We built one. We built one for the association. Finally put the money together. We decided to build a rink. So we went out to Pete Jurk's place out there, and a bunch of us put together the boards, and they put them out where the rodeo, is every year here for Jesse James Days. So, because we didn't have a rink, So, and I thought, well, God, I built a rink here. It's we live quite a ways out of town, We're about 10 miles out of town. I said, you know what? I'm going to build a rink here, too, so that they can just jump right out on the ice instead of me dragging them around to, find ice all the time. So, yeah, we had a rink for a few years out there. And, it was fun. It was great. Had a warming house, and it's a lot of work, but it was well worth it because the boys loved it. Anytime they could be on the ice, they wanted to be on the ice.
Whenever you were out there skating with them, you always winning? Wouldn't let them win? You wouldn't go easy on them?
I'll tell you what, I never really had a whole lot of hockey skill to begin with, but it didn't take long for the boys to kind of show me what it was all about. So, and I did that here at the alumni game, too, here. last week, I decided to jump out there, which it wasn't to prove my hockey skills. It was just a thing where I skated in this place 50 years ago for the first time, and I thought it'd be kind of cool. 50 years later, I'll call it probably my last time. So yeah, it was fun. And then, of course, I'm out there with a bunch of young guys, and I had a heck of a time trying to keep up with it. It was fun to get out there.
Yeah, you know, I got to ask, in your opinion, do you have a favorite son or?
Oh, my God. Well, we got to be careful there. No, I'll tell you what, 3 great boys, and now with great wives and great families. I'm so proud of all of them. Now they're on the bench again, so I come to these games and I feel like they're playing or something. I'm nervous, for them at every game, but I just have a ball coming out here and watching them guys coach and watching the Raiders putting together a good season again. That's for sure.
Yeah, how does it feel watching these last couple of years the Raiders have just great seasons and great pushes, being able to go to state and just be able to play that well.
Yeah, it makes us all proud, that's for sure. I tell you what, the association does a great job of developing these kids. Great product comes into the high school, and they've had good coaching over the years. Lucky and his bunch did a great job, of course, making all those state appearances. And now it's a new young bunch again taking over, but we have just a wealth of talent out there again, and it's fun to watch. And we're hoping that they can make it to the show again this year, hopefully, and then maybe make it a little further into the tournament. So, yeah, it's fun to watch. It's fun. It's a great, talented bunch of guys. It's for sure.
Well, thanks a lot.
Yeah, you bet.
Yeah, great having you on here.
Thank you very much.
Yep, thanks so much for coming up here. We'll take another quick break, and we'll come back with the start of the second period.
Stay up to date on Raider activities by following Northfield Live on social media. See what's on tap for the weekend, daily game day graphics. You'll get the fast updates of game postponements and cancellations. Like and share our posts to keep others updated, and comment any questions for quick answers. Follow us on Facebook at Northfield Live MN and on Instagram and X at Northfield Live.
Remodeling your home is a way to breathe new life into your house, and the process can be made easy with Schmidt Homes. Their team has extensive experience in partial and total home renovations, meaning your home will be completed quickly and to your standards, allowing you to enjoy your newly renovated home with peace of mind. When you're ready to start your next project, be sure to check out Schmidt Homes' beautiful and regularly updated showroom for inspiration. Don't wait to start building your dream home. Learn more at schmidthomes.com.
As the year comes to a close, we begin to reflect on all we've done throughout the year, and we're looking forward to all this new year has to bring. At Northfield Retirement Community, we are proud of the work we've done supporting our residents, staff, family, and friends throughout the year. We'd like to wish everyone a very happy and prosperous new year. Northfield Retirement Community. Innovation, choice, tradition.
Raider Automotive is a full-service repair shop, collision center, and the only AAA authorized towing facility in Northfield. That means if you are in a minor or major collision this winter, or a deer finds your vehicle, Raider Auto can handle it all. We work with all major insurance companies to handle your vehicle from the tow to completing all your vehicle's repairs. Raider Auto on Highway 3 South in Northfield, 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Or find us at RaiderAutomotive.net. Go Raiders!
Hometown Credit Union has proudly been serving your community for over 50 years. What originally started with little more than a ledger book and a cash box, Hometown is a not-for-profit financial institution that serves the needs of over 23,000 people. We offer all the products and services you expect, while also being personal enough to truly partner with our members through all of life's journeys. Visit our website at hometowncu.coop and see why Hometown Credit Union can be your trusted partner for financial success.
Home is where we build memories. From your walls to the backyard. Power through every project. For finishing touches, tough messes, little details, and the game day grill out. We've got you covered. Northfield Ace Hardware. Let's build it together.
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. Service Master by Ayatt's Janitorial Services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by Ayatt today.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
Your business is more than work. It's your passion, your investment, your future. At Northfield Insurance Agency, they provide customized business insurance that fits your operation. Whether you run a shop, a farm, or a fleet, with decades of experience and trusted insurance partners, they help protect what matters most, so you can focus on running your business. Northfield Insurance Agency. Custom coverage starts here. Visit NFLDINS.com and let's get you covered.
You're on.
And welcome back to Northfield Live, where we are in between the first and the second period. And it is a low-scoring affair, 2-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. And how we got here was at 1:54 in the first period. It was a goal put in at the back of the net by Charlie Becker off an assist from Miles Kennelly. And then about 10 minutes later, it was a really, really long time frame between the two goals. At 11:51, it was a goal from Levi Schmidt, his first varsity goal of his career, from a assist from, I want to say I heard Michael Stewart on that goal. So I think that's how that all transpired. So we're at 2-0 at the end of the first period.
And do you want to see those replays?
Yeah, why don't we take a look at those replays, brought to you tonight by Community Resource Bank. And
we'll play the first one here.
So taking a look at the Community Resource Bank replay once again, it was a pass out in front from back behind the net from Kennelly, right in front, and it was a beautiful setup to Charlie Becker, and that's who got his first goal of his career on the varsity level. And taking a look at your second replay.
I'm sorry, the first one. Oh, yeah, that's right. That was the first one. Was two. Boy, we got two guys scoring the first ones tonight.
And taking a look at the other Community Resource Bank, it was a backhanded shot that went back behind the net, and they got it right on the far side of the boards, and he scored from the hash marks on the far dot. So that was impressive in and of itself, but it was a goal put on net by number 20, Levi Schmidt, who scored his first goal of his varsity career here at the Pepsi Center. And it was a really, really low penalty ratio as well, only 2. They were brought on by Northfield, and it was a 2-minute trip assessed to Charlie Becker just moments after he scored his goal. And then kind of later in the period, one was assessed to number 18. That was Wade Gilbertson. So that was just a 2-minute for high sticking, and that's where we're at the end of 1. So we're going to, do we have time to take one quick timeout?
Yep, we can do that.
Let's take a quick timeout here on Northfield Live. When we come back, we'll have our second period right after this.
Raider Automotive is a big supporter of Northfield activities, now offering 20% service labor discount for parents with children involved in any Northfield Public Schools extracurricular activities. Raider Automotive is a full-service collision center, towing facility, and automotive repair shop, servicing all makes and models. We do everything from oil changes, brakes, and suspension to engine replacement. Raider Automotive is on Highway 3 South in Northfield, open 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday, or find us at RaiderAutomotive.net. Go Raiders!
Hi, I'm Adam Steffel, president of NCC Builders. Is your kitchen feeling cramped? Is your bathroom outdated? Or maybe your basement is just wasted space? At NCC Builders, we specialize in transforming homes to meet your needs. Whether it's upgrading your kitchen, turning your bathroom into a spa-like retreat, or converting your basement into a functional living space, we're here to bring your vision to life. Let's start planning your remodel or new build today. NCC Builders, transforming homes and building dreams. Visit nccbuilders.com.
And welcome back to Northfield Live, where we're just moments away from the start of the second period. And before we get to that, we do want to thank our sponsor here on Northfield Live for the 2025-26 boys hockey season. It is co-sponsored by NCC Builders and Raider Automotive. NCC Builders specializes in transforming homes and building dreams. And Raider Automotive is your locally owned auto service, collision repair center, and towing facility. Thank you, NCC Builders and Raider Auto, for supporting Raider Boys Hockey on Northfield Live and providing free streaming all season long, including throughout the playoffs, which, Lincoln, believe it or not, we're just a month away.
Yeah.
That is insane to think about. And hopefully, the Raiders will do well this postseason and get back down to Minneapolis. So we're
going to go to St. Paul.
Minneapolis, St. Paul, one of the two. It's one of the Twin Cities.
If we're playing in Minneapolis, that means we lost. We want to stay in St. Paul.
Okay. Grand Casino or Mariucci or the
Grand Casino is where.
All right.
Where we want to be, right?
Yes.
Yep.
So.
All right, let's cut it over here to the ice.
So, just moments away now, and Lincoln, you can take it away for the second period.
Oh. Weber versus Solak. Raiders will win it. Whiteman will get control of it. He'll throw that one down in the zone. Raiders put on some pressure. Weber lays a little hit. Schmidt give back to Whiteman. Whiteman out in front. Weber was tied up. He couldn't take the shot. As Schmidt now has control of it. Little 4-on-2 shot. Wide and high from Weber. We'll go all the way back around to Simon. Simon will find Weber, and Weber will find Whiteman off the skate. As the Cougars will just push it back down into the defensive zone of the Raiders. As Simon makes a move and throws it off the boards over to Whiteman. Whiteman back to Simon. Simon trying to get that one out of the neutral zone, and he will as he finds Whiteman. Whiteman makes a couple dekes. Shot is off a Cougar body. As we'll go into the other zone. Nelly. And it looks like we'll have a penalty. Or offsides. Offsides on the Cougars. So it'll be a puck drop just outside the zone of the Raiders. Oh, I need to. The face-off, won by Stewart. Take it up, make a move. Canelli will get it. Skate it in, he'll lose it. Backhand pass out front is stopped as Riley will get it. The wide right as Pumper will come in and swoop it off the missed shot. Stewart controlling it behind the net. Stewart, Wade there with him. Stewart gets it out in front. Tries to put it in, out to Pumper. Pumper shot, deflected. Back behind the net to Stewart. Gilbertson, Riley, Pumper. Pumper shot. Just off the pad of Krebs as Collins will miss it. It will be an icing on the Cougars. So big sequence there from the Raiders, almost getting a goal off the shot from Pumper. As it'll be a little line switch. As Benjamin will go against Lent. Will win it. Give it out to Simon. Simon shot. Off the pad of Krebs. Sorum skates it in. Gives it over to Simon. Simon shot. Score!
So Northfield scoring first. And scoring often in both early periods here at the Northfield Ice Arena. Let's take a look at your Community Resource Bank replay once again.
Yeah, Carter Simon just gets it over from Sorum and slices that one in. And
from the blue line, too. That's a hard shot to make at any level.
Fought along the boards, close side. Becker will lose it and will go back into the defensive zone, down in the neutral zone as Phillip will send it around town. Becker will chase. Over Benjamin, tries to go out in front. Becker just can't get it. Phil Benjamin goes back behind the net on a backhand pass, no one there. Go out to Sorum. Sorum just can't keep it in. Sorum now dump it back in. Cougars off the board in the neutral zone. Or stopped, sorry. By. Here comes now Oliver Benjamin in the neutral zone. A little 3-on-2. Give it up to Sorum. Sorum's shot is wide over right. Phillip putting on some pressure. When we go out to Schmidt, Schmidt's pass is to nobody, and then we go out to Perazzi as a pass from Perazzi to Lent will be off as Schmidt will gain it. Go deep, and here comes the Cougars. Cougars shot off the blocker of Landon. Sorum will go around to Schmidt. Schmidt up. Whiteman. Peters. Little shot.
And a 3-on-1 after action there.
Raiders just missed that opportunity on a little. Just kind of broke through the defense, Peters, and now it'll be a face-off in the defensive zone of the Raiders.
One of many so far in the first 3 or 4 minutes here.
Peters almost gets the end around. It's loose. Weber and Whiteman trying to put it in. Still loose. Go out to Peters. Peters gonna rip one. Love save by Krebs. 21-9 shots. Raiders have put on 21 shots while the Raiders have just put on, Raiders have put on 21 shots while the Cougars have only put on 9. 3-0, 13:21 left in your third period. Weber wins it. Back out the pumper, shot, deflected into the bench of
Northfield.
As Weber will take it again. Weber just loses it. Peters fighting for it in the corner. Weber comes along, goes in the skate of Peters. Peters gives it back to Pumper. Pumper over to Schmidt. Schmidt almost a shot and deflected there by Weber. Weber will give it out to Schmidt. Schmidt back to Pumper. Pumper shot off a blocker of Krebs. Whiteman puts on some pressure. Go back out to Pumper. Pumper's shot is way wide. Schmidt dump it back down to Whiteman. Whiteman finds cutting Peter. Peter gives it down to Weber. Weber misses it. Now the Cougars on a little push. They'll get into the neutral zone, but intercepted by Whiteman. Whiteman trying to get it back into the Cougar zone where the Raiders have been pretty much all period. As Pumper finds Whiteman, and it's wide left. As it will go all the way around back into the neutral zone as Collins will chase, but Riley will stop him. Oh, now behind the zone. Or behind the net comes Kennelly. Kennelly, they're going to do it himself. Shot! Ooh! Just misses. As it's a 2-on-1 on Simon. Collins tries to get a pass from Cannon.
And
Riley, it looks like Landon holding his back and is down.
Yeah, there was a little bit of a collision. Lance, producer, do we have that on instant replay by chance?
Yeah, because he's getting up, we'll go ahead and fire it here.
So here's what happened. So it looked like the Raider skater, that was number 4, Bridger Riley, he was coming in to give some assistance on the defensive side, and he went down to maybe stop the puck or do something, and he took the legs out of the skater from Rochester underneath him.
Yeah.
And
Landon's back went right in the post. Looks like he's okay. As it'll be 1 back to Simon. Here comes Kennelly. Kennelly and RJ. Kennelly skates in, looking for it again. Shot.
And a save. I thought that went to the pole. Yeah, I thought that went in. But on the Heritage Bank scoreboard, it is 3-0 in favor of Northfield, with about six-ish minutes.
Raiders have not had a power play this game.
A CWS power play. That's what we're after, right?
Yeah.
Yes. That's what we meant.
Riley past the, looks like RJ found Stewart, and here goes slap shot into the stomach of Krebs. Yeah, Raiders, I feel like just been in the zone this whole second period, winning face-offs, getting a lot of shots on. As Stewart will win it again, give it back to Kennelly. Kennelly, Riley, slap shot.
Into traffic.
Yeah, deflected by a Cougar. RJ. Or a shot that looked like it was going deep is deflected by RJ as Riley will find Simon. Simon. Pass looks like just weak. Goes out in front, but Cougar can't control it. Here comes a 3-on-2 for the Raiders. Kennelly's backhand pass just misses. He'll come around and get it himself again. Now here comes the Cougars.
A hand pass coming up on Rochester. So they're going to drop the puck on the outer banks of the Rochester Century zone, I believe. If not, they'll have it
in the zone.
In the zone, yeah. Okay.
Might be in the zone. Oliver Benjamin to take the face off. Benjamin. They'll win it, looks like. Threw back to his brother, but his brother will lose it. Go all the way around Schmidt. Schmidt's shot is wide right as Sorum will chase it down. And shot from Sorum makes Frank lose the stick, and here comes Lenton Frank. Now we'll dump it down deep into the corner. Schmidt chasing, uses his body, does a little chip. Goes out in front. Great job there by Becker to get that one, as here comes Phillip. Phillip tries to find his brother out in front. Puck loose as it goes around into the corner. Lent will chuck it behind his own net. Out in front, looks like Phil Benjamin stole that one away. Schmidt with another great play. Gonna go over. Now Schmidt in the neutral zone, find Walker. Walker to Schmidt. Schmidt off the leg pad of Oliver Benjamin. Pass from the Cougars will go into the defensive zone of the Raiders as Schmidt will have it once again. Go all the way around to Palarazzi. He tangled up in some Cougars' feet as Lent will find Palarazzi. He'll lose this shot, and here comes Schmidt. Schmidt to Whiteman. Whiteman out front. Peters. Peters just can't bury that one. He'll give that one back to a changing defenseman. As Simon will take it back and go into the neutral zone of Weber. Weber does a little spin off the skate of Collins. Here comes Peters. Peters taking some hits, it looked like, behind the net there. As Whiteman goes to Pumper to Carter, or Simon. Simon's shot will be deflected. He'll send that one up out in front. Peters would send that one out in front, and no shot as it's deflected. And here's Simon. Simon will take it around. Looks like he kind of lost his feeding. As now go around to Pumper making some moves. The back around now. Cougars trying to get it out in front for a shot. Can't. Pumper off the boards up to Whiteman. Whiteman just can't get it out of zone. Raiders still can't get it out of zone. Pumper. Dump that one down deep. Raiders will get a little line change. Two Raiders will chase. Weber and Whiteman. Weber. Front center pass. Riley will dump it down to Kennelly. Kennelly makes good 1-2 move. Shot from Weber out front. Looks like the Raiders going to have a
delayed penalty on
here.
Rochester. I think I might know what it's all about. And they're going to stop the play here. And I think it was down in that corner, and it was like a really nasty cross check or an elbow. So, they're going to cross their arms in front of them, so it's going to be considered a roughing.
Yeah, Raiders will have their first power play tonight. Tonight's power play is sponsored by CWS, providing big-time advice a small-town way. Planning your future and managing today, the team at CWS has you covered. Stewart will come in and take the face-off on this power play with 8:25 remaining in this second period on your Hicks Pink scoreboard. Stewart. Whiteman. Cross ice. It's intercepted by Cougar, and it will go all the way down. There's Riley. Riley. Kennelly. Oh, Kennelly runs into Gilbertson.
I don't think you can get a penalty on your own team, can you?
No. Kennelly. Kennelly. Stewart. Stewart, Kennelly. Kennelly, Stewart. Stewart, Riley. Riley. Back to Stewart. Stewart, back to Kennelly. Kennelly just loses it. Kennelly off the boards to Whiteman. Low. Whiteman back to Kennelly. Kennelly back to Whiteman. Whiteman just misses it off the stick. As Stewart will give it back to Whiteman. Whiteman skates it in. Goes across ice to Kennelly. Kennelly. Give it off to Stewart. Stewart. Christian Whiteman out front. Goal!
Power play goal.
Christian Whiteman from the top of the set, or say top of the circle, and buries that one. And the Raiders go up 4-0 on your Heritage Bank scoreboard.
And let's take a look at the Community Resource Bank replay here. As Lincoln mentioned, they had it right from the inner point there, and that was a beautiful goal put on net by Christian Whiteman at the 9:47 mark here in this second period.
Here's Stanford. Stanford shot high. RJ.
And they're going to assess they're going to give the assist on that one to Stewart as well.
Yep. Out in front, can't get it there from Pumper. As here comes Solik. Will find edge, but intercepted by Pumper. Little score update on the basketball game. Raiders 49, Austin 35 with 12:35 left in the second half. It looks like Raiders are both having a high-scoring game in both sports tonight, as Pumper will find Stanford in the neutral zone. Stanford now skates it in. Oh, almost finds Oliver Benjamin. Oh, I'm sorry. Because Walker Storm takes a shot. That's just wide. So Oliver Benjamin will give it back to Levi Schmidt. Walker Storm will just keep it in. Now give it down to Whiteman along the boards. Oliver Benjamin just can't get it off his skate. Here's Schmidt. Schmidt gives it off to Oliver Benjamin. Oliver back to Storm. Storm shot. Glove save by Krebs. Looks like the Raiders kind of pulling out a couple people you normally don't see play this game. Seen Stanford just on that last one. RJ Wolowoski, I think I'm saying that right. Been,
That's a hard name to say.
Been playing a lot this game as Storm gets tied up and a Cougar will get control of it, and here he comes. The Raiders will get control of it in the corner as it's then lost out front. Great defense there by Schmidt. Shot.
Oh.
Good deflection there by Storm. Weber gets it all the way down to the neutral zone. He chipped up. Schmidt over to Storm. Storm can't get a hold. He goes behind the net. Out to the what a take there by Whiteman. As a slap shot off his shins. As here comes the Cougars once again. Peters intercepted it.
Nope. Came close.
Yeah. Schmidt.
I thought it was coming into this.
Yeah, I did too.
Riley up to Weber off the boards. Here comes Weber. Weber finds Peters in the neutral zone. Peters will get a little chip off his stick as here comes the Cougars now off a stick of Simon. Goes into Landon. Simon around to Riley up to Gilbertson. Gilbertson.
And an offsides called. So something I'm kind of noticing here tonight, Lincoln, is Northfield's passing is really well, but they're almost shooting the puck to one another. They got to have soft hands going into the later stages of this matchup, because otherwise they're going to get so many interception passes done and just missed passes and everything. So, I mean, that's just one thing that I have noticed here tonight.
That is right, as Kennelly feeds Gilbertson out in front and just goes right, as Gilbertson will get his own rebound, give it out to Riley. Right to Simon. Simon's shot is deflected off of shin, as Riley will get it back in the neutral zone, down to the defensive zone of the Raiders. Here comes Simon. Simon will chip that down just to make sure it's not nice, just across that middle red line, as the Cougars are trying to get it out of their own zone again. Simon will intercept the shot or pass, as Gilbertson will throw that one down deep again. Gilbertson shot, almost scores that one. As he'll look for an out front pass again. He can't though, as he finds Riley. Riley over Simon. Simon shot. We're loose! Scores goals! Kennelly! His first one on the day, as the Raiders go to 5-0. So a whole different skip from last year, as it was 6-5 in an overtime victory the Raiders had. Now it is 5-0 with 3:26 left in the second period. Oh, this third period maybe running time.
13:34.
Replay here. Simon shot loose. Kennelly gets that rebound and backhands that one in. As now Soren try to find Becker. Becker tries to get it up and intercepted by Balovic. Riker handed off to Pumper. Pumper, Oliver.
So they're going to give that
Step it up.
assist to Simon and to Bridger Riley.
Oliver Benjamin looks for a pass out to front of his brother, and it looks like he tipped it. Brother could have had a goal, and it looked like it was tipped away from him, and Oliver Benjamin will go to the net.
And looks like he is slow to get up.
Plenty confusion at home when I say Benjamin, too. When I say Oliver or Ollie, it's Oliver Benjamin, and when I say Benjamin, it's Philip Benjamin. Just to clear that up.
There you go.
That's kind of like on the girls' side of things, when we call that, it's either Reese or Emma.
Yeah.
For the Peruka sisters.
The Cougars get it back in their own zone. A little back and forth passing as they'll get into the neutral zone, almost intercepted by Oliver. Oliver gives it back to Pumper. Pumper gives it back to Sorum. Sorum back to Pumper. Pumper back to Sorum. Cougars trying to do something with it. Tries to go out in front. Poked away by Pumper. Shot deflected by Tim Payne, an own teammate, as it goes to Collins. Shot wide again. Hansen gets control of it. Almost tipped away by Becker. Sorum. Oliver Benjamin will get it out of the zone as it just goes right back down. 2 minutes remaining in this second period. Sorum. Becker off the skate, and it stays in once again by Collins. It is just trying to put on more pressure. Off the blocker of Landon. Pumper now finally gets it out. There will be an icing, maybe. No, it will not, as Oliver Benjamin will put on some pressure. As that one go, no ice. Lent will chase. Landon all the way around. Lost his footing there was, see the last name, as it's poked away by Riley. Oh, and it's going to be loose. Weber going to chase it. He'll lose his stick. No slashing call there. Never mind, it will.
And there's a penalty coming up. So that might go against Weber.
Well, I think they had one for the slashing, but now they might get one for roughing or interference. As they will not give him one, but they'll be slashing on number 2, Jocelyn. And the Raiders will have another power play opportunity, as they are now 10 for 39 on the year. They're going to go 11 to 40.
And the power plays are brought to you tonight by CWS, turning smart moves on the ice into smart moves for your future. Visit CWSFBO.com to connect with Jake, Brent, and the team.
Raiders now winning 50-39 with 9:52. And we go all the way. And the Raiders have to reset with a minute left. Dump down all the way around. Whiteman fighting for it. Canelli, Gilbertson. Gilbertson's shot is deflected as here comes Solak, but his shot is tipped away as here's Riley. Riley will skate it up. Give it over to Stewart. Stewart skates it in. Makes a guy fall out in front.
Took him right out of his skates.
Yeah. That's a glove save there from Krebs with just 30 seconds remaining in this second period. 5-0 Raiders. Austin just hit a 3 to make it 50-42 your Raiders.
And coming up here in the intermission report, we'll break down the goals. We'll also take a look at what's going on the Northfield live schedule, as well as going on around the area tonight.
Glove save there from Peters. Good shot. Peters hands it off to look like Pumper. Pumper almost finds Oliver cross right next to the net, but he gets too hard of a pass.
Why isn't the
Pumper? Simon. Shot is deflected. Or Benjamin. Shot is wide. Oliver. Peters. Shot almost goes in. Simon, and it'll be the end of your second period. Raiders 5. Century 0. We'll be right back here after a short intermission.
The volume of positive feedback we receive about Northfield Live is at times overwhelming. So when one of you catches me before or after a game telling me thank you for being there, I try my best to stop what I'm doing and listen. I always try to communicate that we would not be able to provide this service without the advertising partners. Our sponsors cover a wide range of services. The ads on both the homepage and on our advertising partners page are linked to each business's website, so you can get some information in a quick and easy way. Supporting our incredible sponsors is a great way to do business locally, and they provide the support to make everything on your screen possible. Thank you for watching Northfield Live, and thank you to those partners who chose to support us showcasing our Northfield students. Please check out our advertising partners tab at northfieldlive.com.
Franzen Bank and Trust, where our mission is to determine your needs, develop relationships, and deliver solutions. We do this with superior customer service through timely communication by empowered employees who love to support the Northfield Dundas area. I'm Aaron Nibby, and I chose to be a business banker at Franzen Bank and Trust for these reasons. Stop by and meet me for your business banking needs at Franzen Bank and Trust, off Highway 3 in Dundas.
The holidays are here, and Northfield Ford Chrysler has sleigh-stopping savings that'll make you drop your eggnog and dash all the way down Highway 3. 0% for 60 months, 0 down, and 0 payments for 90 days on 2025 Ford Escapes, Mach-E's, Explorers, F-150s, and Transits, plus an additional $1,000 Ford Final Days bonus cash. A Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from all of us here at Northfield Ford Chrysler.
It can be hard finding an eye clinic that makes you feel seen and cared for in a way that suits you. At River Valley Eye Professionals, we pride ourselves on tailoring our care to you and your specific needs. We won't just see you in our offices. We may see you at a local ball game or at the high school for another event. We get to know you and what you hold dear so we can give you the best possible care. Learn more at rvep.com. River Valley Eye Professionals. Don't miss seeing your world.
Cold weather is here. Stay ahead of winter season by stopping by Whip Brothers with our seasonal winterization service. At Whip Brothers, you can get your batteries, antifreeze, and tires checked for just $30. Don't let winter get the best of your vehicle. Choose Whip Bros and help keep your car tip-top shape throughout the coldest months of the year. A quick winter checkup now can save you costly repairs later. Our winterization service gives you honest, dependable protection at a price that won't break the bank. Whip Bros, for all your automotive maintenance and repair needs, Whip Brothers Service is located at 701 Division Street in downtown Northfield.
NCC Builders has built and renovated custom homes and commercial buildings since 1972. We are committed to providing the Northfield area with high-quality construction with a singular focus to bring your vision to life. I'm Adam, the president of NCC Builders. You can rely on our experience and attention to detail for your home or business. Take the first step. Contact us at nccbuilders.com or 507-645-8975.
The Blue Line Club would like to thank all of our sponsors and recognize our gold level sponsors for their contributions to this year's Raider boys hockey team. Sponsorships of the Blue Line Club enable equipment purchasing, team meals, and more. Thank you to College City Beverage, Hartman Insurance, Keith Pumper Plumbing and Heating, Merchants Bank, NCC Builders, Raider Automotive, Schultz Electric, Trek Properties, the Northfield VFW, Sorum Livestock and Hauling, Jacobson Law, Jersey Mike's, and Granite Logistics. Thank you to the Blue Line Club Gold Level sponsors for helping make Raider hockey a success.
An ice dam is a ridge of ice that forms at the edge of a roof and prevents melting snow from draining off the roof. The water that backs up behind the dam can leak into a home and cause damage. This is Beth with Service Master by IAT. We can work with your insurance company to restore your property from damages caused by ice dams. Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by IAT today, 877-945-0993.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
Located in downtown Northfield, Champion Sports has a great selection of Raiders, St. Olaf, and Carlton merchandise, including jackets, hats, and hoodies. Champion's got you covered. Champion Sports has everything you need for the hockey season, with a large selection of official CCM hockey equipment, including all the essentials, plus skate sharpening. You'll always be ready to hit the ice. Check them out on Facebook and Instagram to know when the latest seasonal gear is in stock at Champion Sports Northfield. Gear up like a champion at Champion Sports.
And welcome back to Northfield Live, where we're in between periods here, and the Northfield Raiders are now leading by a score of 5-0 with three goals there in the second period, and it was a goal at the 2:05 mark, courtesy of number 8. Let me see on my roster here, Carter Simon. Let's take a look at that replay if we.
Which one do you want?
The first one of the second period, the first goal.
Second period.
I believe that's it.
With it.
It was at the 2:05 mark. So. Get that a minute.
Must be this one.
Yep. So let's take your Community Resource Bank replay as Carter Simons took a shot from just inside the blue line off an assist from Walker Sorum. Cross-ice pass, and he was able to bury the puck in the back of the net. And then about 7 minutes and 42 seconds later, it was Northfield's number 11, Christian Whiteman, getting the puck from Michael Stewart once again.
That's what I just showed where our Landon got wiped out.
Yeah, so Landon got wiped out on a breakaway situation for Rochester. But taking a look at the other goal here from Community Resource Bank. They got the puck along the far boards, out in front, a shot, and from the inside point there from Christian Whiteman on a power play, no less, brought to us tonight by CWS and Big Time Advice, the small town way. And the next goal and the last goal of the second period came at the 13:34 mark as Miles Kennelly got on the board in the scoring column on an assist from, it was Carter Simon as well as Bridger Riley. And they got the puck along the blue line, skated across, shot, and it was a rebound attempt and a rebound score by Miles Kennelly. And that's where we're sitting at 5-0 in favor of Northfield here on Northfield Live. And Northfield Live is brought to you by NCC Builder and Raider Automotive. And NCC Builder specializes in transforming homes and building dreams, and Raider Automotive is your locally owned auto service collision repair center and towing facility. Thank you to NCC Builder and Raider Auto for supporting Raider Boys Hockey on Northfield Live and providing free streaming all season long, including throughout the playoffs. And we want to thank some more sponsors here tonight, Producer Lance. We want to thank all of our sponsors, including Community Resource Bank. Let's bank together. They are the proud sponsor of our instant replays here tonight. And the timeouts, which we haven't had a whole lot of, are brought to you tonight by the Quarterback Club. And the Quarterback Club is home of Northfield's favorite roasted chicken and barbecue ribs. And the hat trick is brought to you by Car Time Auto, Northfield's trusted source for quality used cars and top-notch customer service. Their dedicated sales staff are ready to make your next car buying experience the best one yet. And Raider fans, if you have somebody here in attendance that you can text, call, email, Skype, FaceTime, however, get a hold of them, and be sure to tell them to watch out for the power play. Not the power play, the hat trick. A hat trick coming up.
If it happens.
If it happens. I mean, a couple of goal scorers need to get two more to notch that hat trick tonight. But if a Northfield player records a hat trick here tonight, be sure to tell them to stop by the lobby and after the game and scan a QR code for your free oil change from Car Time Auto. Thanks for Car Time Auto for driving support for Raider hockey all season long.
You know, I stopped there today, I don't mean to cut you off there.
No.
I stopped there today and we were chatting about, because the girls have had 2 hat tricks already in games that we've done. So we're like, all right, if the boys get one here soon, we need to change it up and we'll do something different. And we were talking, Justin and I were talking about, he threw out maybe we'll do a shutout, give the defense and here we are right now, we're in the middle of a shutout. We're not.
Lance, have we not learned anything? I mean, first we don't talk about face-offs.
Right, I know it. Yep.
We don't talk about the perfect game. We don't talk about hat tricks. So it's But
man, is he doing a great job?
He
in
is.
There. I mean,
he is doing a really good
after
job.
Getting taken out on that play there, being driven right into the goal against the bars, and he's looking really good. I mean, he's only seen 10 shots, but so the defense in general, is doing a great job.
I agree. And a couple more sponsors here. Power Play sponsors are brought to you tonight by CWS. The team over at CWS is turning smart moves in the ice into smart moves for your future. Visit CWSFBO.com to connect with Jake, Brent, and the team. And our scoreboard sponsorship, once again, is brought to you by Heritage Bank, locally owned and managed. Heritage Bank really is community banking at its best. And we'll get to this here later on, but the post-game cleanup is brought to you by Service Master by IET. And we'll take a quick timeout if we have the time, and we'll be right back with the third period right after this.
Raider Automotive is a full-service repair shop, collision center, and the only AAA authorized towing facility in Northfield. That means if you are in a minor or major collision this winter, or a deer finds your vehicle, Raider Auto can handle it all. We work with all major insurance companies to handle your vehicle from the tow to completing all your vehicle's repairs. Raider Auto on Highway 3 South in Northfield, 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Or find us at RaiderAutomotive.net. Go Raiders!
An ice dam is a ridge of ice that forms at the edge of a roof and prevents melting snow from draining off the roof. The water that backs up behind the dam can leak into a home and cause damage. This is Beth with Service Master by IET. We can work with your insurance company to restore your property from damages caused by ice dams. Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by IET today, 877-945-0993.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
Whoa. Hi, can I help you?
Yeah, my friend Jay and I are looking for our dream home, something big. Right now I feel like I'm living on top of him.
Great, let's talk mortgages.
Wait, your bank is looking
cozy. Yeah, we like personal interactions, but as you can see, our vault still has plenty of space for our customers' dreams.
Wow.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Stay up to date on Raider activities by following Northfield Live on social media. See what's on tap for the weekend, daily game day graphics. You'll get the fast updates of game postponements and cancellations. Like and share our posts to keep others updated, and comment any questions for quick answers. Follow us on Facebook at Northfield Live MN and on Instagram and X at Northfield Live.
True independence matters, especially when it comes to your financial future. At Comprehensive Wealth Solutions, we're not tied to any products or companies. That freedom lets us focus on what really matters, your goals, your values, and your peace of mind. As fiduciaries, we act in your best interest every time. Comprehensive Wealth Solutions, providing big-time advice the small-town way.
Garage door won't open? Stuck halfway? It's probably broken spring. And that's where we come in. Hi, I'm James from Garage Door Viking, your local expert serving South Central Minnesota. We specialize in fast, reliable spring repair and replacement using high-quality American-made parts that last. And when you call us, it's me or my trusted tech who shows up, not a stranger. Get your garage door working again. Visit GarageDoorViking.com.
Does fall and winter typically mean the end of outdoor adventures for your family? Well, not anymore. Visit North Star Recreation in Owatonna to see their full line of Ice Castle RVs and keep the fun alive all year round. They also deliver a full line of enclosed and utility trailers for all of your hauling needs. Find them just north of Owatonna, across I-35 from Bass Pro Shops, or check out their inventory online at northstar-recreation.com and drive away with your new trailer.
Northfield, you know us at Flaherty's for bowling, but we have so much more waiting for you. Grab a seat in our pub and grill and enjoy a menu packed with local favorites. Step outside to the patio for sand volleyball, cornhole, or just a cold drink in the sun. Kids love the arcade, parents love the atmosphere, and there's even space for parties and post-game celebrations. And don't forget, all you can bowl every Monday through Thursday night from 9 p.m. till close. Flaherty's Northfield Lanes, where fun and flavor come together.
Heritage Bank in Northfield is family-owned and operated by people like you who live and work in your community. The faces you see are committed to meeting your needs and earning your trust. Heritage Bank has been valuing their partnerships with your friends, family members, and neighbors for 95 years. And the fact that they've been around for nearly 100 years shows that those partnerships really work. Walk in or drive up for the best in personal or business banking on Highway 3 in Northfield. Call 507-645-6736 or bank online at heritagebankmn.com.
And welcome back to Northfield Live. Let's take a look at your out-of-town scoreboards and games going on around the area tonight. First up in Section 3A, Fairmont, they're playing host to Marshall. Litchfield, that's Cokato, they're playing host to Minnesota River. Redwood Valley's hosting Waseca. Worthington, they're hosting New Ulm. Faribault is hosting Mankato West. Mankato East, they're hosting Rochester Mayo. And on the 1A side of things, we have, let's see here, Owatonna, they are trailing 3-2 to Rochester Lords. And Redwood Valley, they're taking on Waseca. Faribault is hosting Mankato West, like I mentioned. And Winona is hosting Red Wing.
Pass the Raiders came off fast there on that break and just with a shot to the gut. Didn't go in, but good shot there. Yeah, Raiders just one goal away from running time early in this third period. See if they can maybe do it on this power play with just 32 seconds left as it goes back to Riley. Riley to Stewart. Stewart down to Whiteman. Whiteman out in front to Gilbertson as he just misses it. Wow, I got the burpees right now. We'll go all the way around to Riley. Riley comes up, gives it off to Canelli. Canelli, skate shot wide. We'll go all the way back around to Riley. Riley, Gilbertson, missed. That one will be an ice. And the Cougars are full strength as it will be a puck drop in the defensive zone of the Raiders. Yeah, Raiders have played really efficient in this game and just being able to play their game, came off that Matamita game and now at 5-0 and will be able to get this win as.
And a goal for Rochester.
That's my fault.
Raiders out of nowhere, Cougars out of nowhere just get a nice top shelf goal and
50 seconds into the third period.
Yeah, make this a 5-1 game.
And looking at the replay, saw that on the Community Resource Bank replay there.
Cougars, one of them loses stick. Here comes Flash. So the Raiders will now have a penalty kill. Well, we go our power play to start the period and let up a goal and now got a penalty kill.
And we have a penalty. So Rochester's going to have a chance to score a power play goal here. They haven't done too much of that lately, or this evening.
Weber. Another. Collins will switch off, and here comes Tim Brain. He'll lose it. And Simon off the boards all the way down to the other side of the ice. Weber. Put it on pressure. Skates in. Loses it. Riley shot. Oh! They hit a Cougar in the head. Weber just misses the puck and a hit. As the Cougars again going to go into the neutral zone. Great defense there by Simon. Simon just keeps poking away. It's Collins. Collins wide. Big light hit there from Weber. As here comes, or Hansen gets it at the top of the blue line. And just a bit up high. The Raiders. About 40 seconds into this penalty kill. As they'll have RJ and Charlie Becker, Pumper, and Schmidt out there. RJ will lose it. Goes out. The Cougar. Well, just misses pass. Solik. Into Jocelyn. Poked away. Here comes RJ. RJ and Charlie Becker. Or RJ and Becker. 2-on-1. RJ shot! Oh, wait, what? Went just went just a bit high into the net. Oh, RJ shot just a bit high. As Raiders 5-1, about 2 minutes into this third period. About 104 left on this penalty kill. So RJ will have a face-off in our defensive zone of the Cougars. He will sort of win it, but the Cougars will, of course, get control of it. Send it down in the neutral zone, intercepted by Schmidt. Little one-on-one with Pumper. Pumper, great poke away. Looked like he took a stick with him. As Collins will lose it and just keep it in the defensive zone. Shot, save, loose, and Landon will keep it. Schmidt and Landon. Do a little smack talking there, look like at the end. And another line change with 41 seconds remaining. 37-13 shots. The Raiders are winning the shot count by 24 shots. Yep. Stewart, win it back to Sorum. Sorum, very deep, looking for Kennelly. Kennelly fighting a 2-on-1 as Stewart keeps it in with a skate. Kennelly gonna chase it down. Raiders putting on a lot of pressure. Here comes the Cougars now. They'll fade it back. Just 5 seconds remaining on this penalty kill. Cougars trying to get one more shot. Give it out to Waters. Give it to Hansen. Hansen out in front and wide from Tim Payne. Great defense there by Sorum and Simon. So Benjamin takes one off the shins. As Witterick looking for something. Gives it back out. Shot. Almost. Looked like it almost rolled in as Simon. Give it off the boards and up to Moscanelli. Moscanelli with a little one-on-one. Dees1 gets poked away. Gets it back. Shot. Goes behind the net. Phil Benjamin. Gives it out to Luke or Van Sickle. Set his brother there as Benjamin feed it back behind the net. Comes the Cougars. They look, or Oliver. Is it off the boards, and that one will be nice. Yeah, so Van Sickle out here plays a lot of JV. It's bench. or sits on the bench for varsity games, but he's out here getting some minutes late or early in this third period. Raiders up 5-1 as Oliver will win it, and Benjamin will come pick it up. As Van Sickle loses it. Get off to Oliver. Oliver gives it back to Bridger. Bridger. Van Sickle. Van Sickle, Bridger. Bridger, Becker. Bridger. Oh, just loses it. Here comes Tim Payne. He'll give it up. Off the skate of Lent. Riley. Just can't get a hold of it. Trying to play a little aggressive here is Benjamin. Benjamin tries to find Becker across the middle. He can't. Pumper. Here's Becker now. Becker. Oh, goes across middle. Oh, goes all the way to the neutral zone. Here comes Pumper to take it. Pumper. Schmidt. Schmidt gonna take it himself. Go off the boards. Here's Whiteman out front to Peters. Peters backhand. No one there to take it as Pumper will just keep it in the neutral zone. It looks like he chucked the stick. Someone will go down. Raiders 3-on-1 opportunity as they put on some pressure as the Cougars are trying to get out of their own zone off the stick of Peters. Here comes Solak. One-on-one, Deeks. Great save there by Landon. Whoa. Back's starting to hurt. I'm getting old. Weber will win it. Simon gets control of it. Go behind the net. Here's Sorum. Sorum finds Weber. Weber gets it lost in his feeding as it goes up to Peters. Peters shot. Oh! Oh! Yeah. So just a shot high and wide and rolled on top of the net, but the Raiders are going to have another penalty kill here. I don't know if Lance got that, but
I didn't capture it, but yeah, it was a stick save, and when it hit the stick, it just popped right up on top of the net and kind of sat there for a second, rolled off the back of the net.
Oh.
But
Raiders. Stanford, Peters, Simon Riley. Stanford wins it, gives it back to Riley. Riley off the boards. Hansen can't keep it in, and here comes Peters. Peters. Oh, loses his feeding. Hansen now gives it up. And then this is on to Tim Payne. Tim Payne over to Collins. Simon. Over behind the net to Riley as Riley gets it up, and Peters will get it out. Stanford putting on some pressure. Oh, close call, but looks
and
like
a penalty coming up here on Northfield. Northfield is going to have 2 men in the box.
Oh, I thought it was about to roll in there. It's Riley.
And Riley's going to stop the play. And another tripping penalty. The first one was a slash. And
going back to what I said earlier, and it's kind of showed in that last kind of couple about 40 seconds. The Raiders, I could say, are like a bee's nest on the penalty kill. You know, they get thrown the puck and they want to go chase it down. You know, like they get a puck, like they get a stick thrown at their hive. They just want to go chase that person who threw the stick. Also, they're actually going to keep the goalie pulled, so it's going to be a 6-on-3. So
that I kind of question, because that's a low move.
Well,
because you're already up with a 2-man advantage for a minute and 15 seconds. Now you're going to pull the goalie and have 2. That's not right.
Boy, I thought that was a goal right there.
Well,
it bounced right back out.
You're down 4, so you got to make something happen here. As they
and
do.
A goal, power play goal.
Whiteman will come out of the box. They're going to put the goalie back out. So they bring it within 3.
So Rochester 10:07. Let's see what.
Now the Raiders are still going to have to try to keep holding their ground on with 1:34 left on a penalty kill. So Raiders
6:53
are up 5-0 to start this period, and are now up 5-2, 7 minutes in. So at this rate, they'll win 5.
Did we already show the Community Resource Bank replay?
I didn't capture it,
Oh,
sorry.
Okay, that's not a problem. I just want to know who was at the start of the flyby line to score that, because that was a big scrum out in front of the net.
Henson. Gets it back. Gives it up to Tim Payne. Tim Payne tips it up. Collins will chase. Collins will use his body to stop Pumper from getting it, and he'll go all the way down. Here comes Kennelly. And Stewart. Stewart ties up one of the Cougars as Kennelly makes one miss. Makes another miss. He's like a spinning ballerina. And now he lays a little hit. But the puck gets loose, tipped away by Stewart. Schmidt. Off the boards up. Go deep behind the net. Here comes Kennelly. Then Stewart. We get another controller. Here comes Tim Payne. Tim Payne skates up, poked away by Pumper. Pumper using his body. Stewart. Is it back to Schmidt now? Here comes Schmidt. Schmidt makes a great move. On his backhand side, shot.
Love the save.
Yeah, tries to go top right corner, but sadly it was on his glove side. It was just not too strong enough for the goalie. Just a nice grab that one. So 9:02, 29 left on this penalty kill. Raiders 5-2 in this third period on your Heritage Bank scoreboard.
And they're going to assess, or they're going to give that last goal to number 44 again, Gustav Baltovich for Northfield.
Right off
for Rochester, I should say. Excuse me.
Right off the draw, Oliver Benjamin almost got a goal. As it will be another puck drop in the defensive zone of the Cougars. I don't know, Lance, do you know if basketball team won?
I do not know. I can look here in a minute.
It won't let me pull up the game. I don't know.
Well, then they probably are done.
Yeah.
But cherry picker for Rochester, backhanded shot.
10 seconds remaining on this penalty kill. Stanford will be coming out of the box. Oh my gosh, here comes Gilbertson. Perfect breakaway opportunity. This is a body shot. Oh, might be a P shot.
On Rochester.
Might be a P shot. Oh, but it's going to be
it's going to be a hook. But yes, Lincoln, that could be a penalty shot because he was in the process of potentially scoring there. But let's see.
Would have loved to see a P shot there, but it looks like
I don't think they're going to give it to him.
Call hooking.
So they're just going to assess the penalty and
I feel like a power play is sometimes better than a penalty kill because you never know if he's going to score it or not.
Right.
But we'll take it. Stewart is going to win it back to Riley. Riley, Kennelly. Kennelly, shot deflected. Still loose as Kennelly puts on some pressure on Collins. Kennelly will flick it back to Riley. Riley to Stewart. Stewart feeding it back to Riley. Riley over to Kennelly. Kennelly shot. Whiffed. Collins. Helmet is loose on Collins. Stewart. Out in front! Whiteman with the 1-T. With a little Ovi there. As Landon will stop it for Riley to pick it up. Riley. Find Kennelly like usual. We'll skate it up. Gets tied up on his feet. He'll send it around to Stewart. Stewart. Whiteman. Whiteman, Stewart. Stewart, Riley. Riley gives it over to Kennelly. Kennelly looking. Feeds it down to Whiteman. Whiteman over to Kennelly. Kennelly down to Whiteman. Whiteman saucer to Riley. Riley shot high. Comes back out to Kennelly. Kennelly dumps it down deep to Whiteman. Whiteman tries to get it out in front. He kind of will as Stewart controls it. Stewart. Oh, that one will get out. No, it will not. Oh, it will. Get out. He just can't keep it in one now. 40 seconds remaining on the penalty or power play, excuse me. As Stewart will kind of just get a bounce pass from Kennelly off the skate there. He'll get tied up. That one will get barely out again as the Raiders can't keep it in. Riley makes one miss. Loses it. Gilbertson. Gilbertson gives it back to Simon. Simon finds Riley. Riley, one last push with just 6 seconds remaining. Riley dumps it down deep to Gilbertson. Gilbertson passes off to Benjamin, or Oliver. Peters. Peters' shot or pass will be deflected as it will go past Simon. No icing. Pumper gives it back to Simon. Over to Becker. Becker to Simon. Oh! Oh, and oh. So Solak would have had a wide open shot, but it was offside, so he couldn't go and get the puck there. So break there for the Raiders as here comes Ballstack. He's had 2 goals already, but passes intercepted by Pumper. Pumper send it down to Becker, who then gives it off to Benjamin. Benjamin over to Simon. Simon with a clear lane. Does not take it. Sends it around. Go all the way back down to Pumper. Pumper gives it off to Oliver. Oliver. Pumper shot. Scores! I think the shot from Pumper was deflected by Becker, but we'll see what happens as it will. Charlie Becker gets his 2nd goal of the season, 2nd goal in the game. So the Raiders get one back. Now it's 6-2.
At the 11:38 mark, did we play the Community Resource Bank? Yes, we're going to play it right now. And a slap shot one time from the point. And that was a beautiful goal. Let's listen in.
Okay. Gets it into the zone, gets it into the zone. And Sickle. RJ. Riley. Riley to Van Sickle. Van Sickle. Sickle kind of gets shoved off the puck and gives it up to Riley as Munoz will get control of it. Munoz. Oh, what? Looks like interference on number 16 as Raiders will bring out their power play line once again. As with 4:47 left in this 3rd period, Raiders 6, Century 2 on your Heritage Bank scoreboard.
And I heard it was Charlie Becker from, I think, Christian Whiteman.
Charlie Becker from Carter Simon and probably Christian Whiteman, something like that.
At the 11:38 mark, so now it's 6-2.
Yeah, 6-2. Pumper, another slap shot. That one deflected.
Oh! Yikes.
Yeah. Slap shot deflected, took a hit. Here comes Palarazi. Get that one all the way out there. Gaslam's just going to save it, and chuck it back down.
And Lincoln, we are on a power play here on the CWS, providing big-time advice the small-town way from planning your future to managing today. CWS has you covered.
Pumper would give it to Oliver. Oliver tries to give it back to Peters, but just can't. As Collins will dump it down deep, and the Raiders will have to chase back again. Pass intercepted. He dumped back down deep again. Pumper will have to chase. Pumper. Pumper give it to Oliver again. Oliver skates it in. Stays good this time. Skates in. Shot scores! Oh,
another back-to-back goal.
To make it 7-2. And make it a 5-goal lead with just under 4 minutes remaining.
And I think Benjamin is going to get the goal on that one with, let me see, so 3 and 46. 13-14 left to go. Here's the Community Resource Bank replay. And I think Benjamin might have gotten an unassisted goal there.
Sorum just misses the tip into the neutral zone as we go back to Schmidt. Schmidt will give it back to Walker. Walker will skate it up. Fine. Stanford across. Stanford back behind the net. Munoz and RJ chases. Sorum just misses. Now Stanford putting on the puck. Get some pressure on him. So he'll find Munoz. Munoz puts on good pressure. We'll go back around. Here's Walker. Walker off the back of the net to Schmidt. Schmidt going to go around. Give it over to Munoz. Munoz. Schmidt. Schmidt going to take a hit. Schmidt going to get tipped. Now Stanford. Stanford to Schmidt. To Sorum. Shot. Back off behind the glass. And Stanford gives it to RJ. RJ, back to Schmidt. Schmidt to Sorum. Sorum, shot, deflected. RJ gonna chase again. He'll get a good stick lift. He'll not stop that one. No, it's gonna be a penalty. Hub Century once again, I believe.
And Lincoln, we are not in running time right now because it's only a 5-goal deficit.
Yeah.
So we need 2 more in order for it to. It's 7.
It's 7 now?
Mm-hmm. It's always has been.
It was 6 last year.
Raider basketball won. You asked me to look that up. Did you already find that?
No, I didn't.
They beat Austin 72-63.
Oof.
Gosh, they scored like 23 points in like 9 minutes. Pretty good. So the Raiders improved their record. I believe they're top 10 in the state for basketball. As Van Sickle will chip it up to Gilbertson. So it looks like it was on a Raider, Munoz. So
Max Munoz, yep.
Yeah, Raiders will be on a penalty kill for pretty much the rest of this game. A stop by Gilbertson.
Oh, they got to get out.
That's the back down deep.
And they're going to send it the other way, too. Oh, it looked like number 6. Who's that on? Rochester. It was Ethan Weidrich.
Oh my gosh! I got to get the camera back on there.
He was doing a little bit of chirping after the play, so I think he was looking to get something going.
Peters. Sorry. Jocelyn. Solak will lose it. Peters gonna skate it and he'll lose it. Push it back around with 1:40 remaining. Gilbertson tries to go out in front to Peters. Gilbertson will get it again. Out back to Riley. Riley will skate it back, chip it up to Gilbertson. Gilbertson will get it down and around. Peters putting on good pressure.
53 seconds left to go in the penalty for Northfield.
Oh, 1T out in front. Just off. Shot again. He tipped away by RJ. Now he's going to take it. RJ. Shot deflected. RJ, shot goes around. Pass goes around to Stanford. Stanford. Here comes Schmidt. Schmidt with a 3-on-1. Schmidt, shot. Out in front, loose. Played around with, goes in the corner, just 35 seconds remaining. Schmidt, Raiders are full strength. Munoz will be on the ice. Sorum, shot, deflected. Sorum will be pushed out. Munoz all the way back in. 10 seconds remaining. Stanford putting on some pressure. They'll get it. Try to feed Munoz out in front. 5 seconds remaining. as the Raiders will win this one 7-2 against Century. We'll be right back here on Northfield Live for your post-game cleanup, sponsored by Hyatt. When disaster strikes, demand the yellow van.
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. ServiceMaster by Hyatt's janitorial services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster by Hyatt today.
Demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster.
Stay up to date on Raider activities by following Northfield Live on social media. See what's on tap for the weekend, daily game day graphics. You'll get the fast updates of game postponements and cancellations. Like and share our posts to keep others updated, and comment any questions for quick answers. Follow us on Facebook at Northfield Live MN and on Instagram and X at Northfield Live.
Right here.
Did you guys drive together?
No.
Oh.
All right. You're back.
And welcome back to Northfield Live, where the Northfield Raiders, they improved to a record of 10-2-0 on the season. The Cougars, they fall to a record, I should say. Well, I don't know why I keep saying score, but we'll get to that here in a sec. But the Cougars, they dropped to 4-8-0 on the season. And Lincoln, let's just run through the third period goals, because that's where a bulk of those goals happened. There was 2 in the first period, 3 in the third or in the second, all in favor of Northfield. But the third period is where all the action really took place, because at 50 seconds into the the final period of the matchup, Rochester tried to even the score a little bit, but they weren't able to, as they got the puck to the stick of, let me just pull up the roster here one more time. It was number 44, Gustav Baltovic, and he was able to put the puck in the back of the net. And then at 6:53, so just 6 minutes and 3 seconds on a power play, no less, they got the puck to him once again, and he was able to get the second goal of the matchup for Rochester. But then Northfield, they were like, you know what? We're not happy with the scores thus far. We want to announce our presence with authority, so to speak. So they got the puck to Charlie Becker off of an assist at the 11:38 mark from Christian Whiteman, as well as Carter Simon. I may have those two flipped around, but their assists. All we care about is the score on that matchup or on that play. So do we have the replay pulled up here from Community Resource Bank for that goal? So that was the Rochester Century first goal.
Yep.
And then we'll have the second goal here coming up. Maybe. Or did we not capture that one?
I don't think I captured that.
Okay, but do we have the replay for the Northfield goal? After that, it was, here we go, a one-time shot and a deflected slap shot from, I think, actually it was number 3, Ashton Pumper.
Yeah.
And then Charlie Becker was right there for the rebound, and he got that at 11:38. And then on the power play once again at 13:14, it was all Northfield to seal the deal on this one, as Oliver Benjamin was able to capitalize and make a great play happen here. He skated in from the dot, and he buried that one into the back of the net on the power play. 13:14 left in the third period, and that is your score. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-2 in favor of Northfield here this evening.
Yeah, Raiders played great. Got that win. Kind of got close. 5-2 kind of early in that second period, but pulled away, and I feel like the Raiders played great. Really all I got to say.
Alrighty, and let's take a look at what's going on around the area here this evening. Let me just refresh my page here, because there was a game going on. Oh boy, you're going to like this one. So let's see, Rochester Lords, they defeated Owatonna at the Owatonna Steele County Four Seasons Center by a score of 3-2. Wasika, oh boy, they had one heck of a matchup here tonight. They defeated Redwood Valley by a score of 10-0. And Mankato West, they were taking on Faribault on the road in Faribault tonight, and Winona hosted Red Wing. And I think it was Section 3A where a lot of the other games going on. Yes, it was. Oh, man, Marshall, they defeated Fairmont 10 by a deficit of 10. It was 11-1 in favor of Marshall at the Fairmont Martin County Arena. And let's see, Minnesota River, they defeated Litchfield Dassel Cato by a score of 4-1. And Waseca, like I mentioned, they defeated Redwood Valley 10-0. Worthington, they're hosting New Ulm tonight. Faribault is hosting Mankato West, and Mankato East, they're hosting Rochester Mayo at the Mankato All Seasons Arena. Do we have a score from Faribault yet, or not really?
I did not look.
Okay.
I did not look for that, sorry.
But no, it's all good. No worries. We'll probably talk about that, or they'll probably talk about them over on Faribault Live or something like that.
Yeah, we had that game on Faribault Live, and along with Faribault basketball. Yeah, we had a basketball game here.
Yeah, basketball got a win.
And hockey, yep, and they won. Hockey here wins. We had basketball in Faribault, and they're texting me right now wondering where to leave the laptop.
So,
and hockey in Faribault, and then boys basketball in Albert Lee are the games that we ran tonight.
All right, perfect. And let's take a look at what is on the schedule for both teams here this evening. First, for the visiting Rochester Marshall, are they the Cougars? Yeah, they're the Cougars. Let's see, they're going to be taking on Mankato East and Mankato West, both at the Rochester Graham Arena Complex. That's going to be on Saturday, the 10th of January, and then Thursday, the 15th of January. And then they're going to be taking on their crosstown rival, Rochester Mayo, at the Hastings Outdoor Rink on Saturday, the 17th. And wait a minute, that just occurred to me about something. Hastings Outdoor Rink. Yeah. That's for Hockey Day, Minnesota.
Yeah.
That's where that's going to be at. So, hopefully around that time we're not getting all this rain, all these heat wave temperatures or anything like that. So hopefully that will hold up for Rochester Mayo and Rochester. And let's see, Northfield, they're going to be taking on Austin, Owatonna, Red Wing, and Breck here in the next couple of days as well.
Yep.
And take us out there, Lincoln.
Just going to say one quick sponsor before the end of the game. Before we leave here, the 2025-26 Raider Boys Hockey Team is co-sponsored by NCC Builders and Raider Automotive. NCC Builders specializes in transforming homes and building dreams. Raider Automotive is your local auto service, collision repair center, and towing facility. Thank you, NCC Builders and Raider Automotive, for supporting Raiders Boy Hockey on Northfield Live and providing free streaming all season, including throughout the playoffs. So, from all of us here at Northfield Live, thanks for watching, and thank you to NCC Builders once again, and Raider Automotive once again for sponsoring boys hockey on Northfield Live.
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. Service Master by Ayatt's Janitorial Services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by Ayatt today.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
Stay up to date on Raider activities by following Northfield Live on social media. See what's on tap for the weekend daily game day graphics. You'll get the fast updates of game postponements and cancellations. Like and share our posts to keep others updated, and comment any questions for quick answers. Follow us on Facebook at Northfield Live MN and on Instagram.